Boom, what's up, Familia? Dayspring here with an unboxing video for the Uncanny X-Force Archangel Warpath and X-23. Just so you know, it's an authentic unboxing. Oh, look, this fell out. It's funny. I had reported on this rumored list that we were going to be getting Uncanny X-Force characters, Archangel, Warpath, and X-23, and my initial reaction was like, "Oh, why are we getting these figures again?" And that was one of the videos, one of the rare videos on our YouTube page that has actually taken off and has significant listeners or viewers for it. I believe it's somewhere around 10,000, which I know that's not big for other accounts, but for our tiny little YouTube page, that's quite a bit. Anyways, I had reported on it. I was like, "Oh, why are we getting them again?" And I got so many nasty comments about that, being like, well, this is a better way for people to get the characters that they missed, etc. And the thing is, it's especially the Uncanny X-Force X-23 that just came out in 2018. She feels still so incredibly recent, but I acknowledge, and I happily eat my words, that these figures, the prototypes at least that we've seen online, look light years better than the previous incarnations of these figures. But I think my overall criticism was, why are we going to the Uncanny X-Force era when we still haven't completed the 90s? Like, we still don't have Pharaoh, we still don't have Rachel Summers. Yes, they are on rumored lists, so hopefully they'll be coming soon, but why are we getting these before other character selections? And again, I could be coming at it from a very different perspective, because as someone said in a comment recently, and I didn't even understand what this means. I'm a Hasbro shrill. I don't know. I did look it up, of course. I was kind of sassy in the comment back, and I was like, no, you can explain to me what this is. But of course, I looked it up already. And it's someone who I guess makes apologies or supports Hasbro. It's such a weird thing, because I got attacked for having a controversial opinion on having these figures released. But when I celebrate Hasbro, then you're like a shrill or a shill or something like that. I don't know. It's so ludicrous to me, Familia. But anyways, we're going to do an unboxing for these figures. I'm very excited. I hope that all those people who made those comments on my previous video also got these figures and they're happy. If we get them re-released in 5 years, I'm going to say something. But one of the best memories I have is that Uncanny X-Force box set from San Diego Comic-Con. Was it 2010? 2011? It was my first time going to San Diego, and I waited in line, and I forgot how much they were. Okay, it was 2012. It was San Diego 2012. So I was still an assistant at Hachette Book Group at the time. I had no money whatsoever, and I remember waiting in line, like, nervous, because I was like, oh man, this box set, did it cost like $75 or $100, something like that? It's so hard to remember because it's very different on the back on the secondary market now. But I remember being terrified. I was like, I can't afford these. And now, if I could go back in time, I'd be like, oh God, Paul, they're gonna get more expensive. Just you wait. But that box set was so good. That was such a great box set, and I love that box set till this day. I love that Psylocke. I love that Wolverine and that Archangel. So I'm glad to see that we are getting an updated Archangel from there. X-23, the Uncanny X-Force X-23, she was just fine. And in fact, this is why I was partially shocked that she was on the rumored list, was because she was a peg warmer. I remember seeing her at Dwayne Reed and Walgreens. Well, I think Walgreens has now purchased Dwayne Reed, but this is like the pre-pandemic world of 2018. She was everywhere. She was a peg warmer. So I was shocked that they would be doing her again. Not that she didn't need an update, not that the technology for the figure's better. It's that I didn't think the figure was pushed that hard into the market, and people actually were wanting her. And again, it was just so jarring to see that we were switching gears from 90s X-Men, which we haven't finished yet, to go into an era that we've sort of already dipped a toe in. Now, the one that was really good, and I definitely agree, needed a significant update, was Warpath, because that figure was part of the face-off figures that came out in 2010, right when Marvel Legends had sort of gone away, but we were still getting these 2-packs. Everyone remembers the face off Black Widow. That was like the best Black Widow ever made. But Warpath was packed with Deadpool, and there was a variant of X Force, and that's where we got that. So agreed on that one. That was a very fair comment for the internet to come for me because Warpath was not. It's been out of circulation for 15 years. That's 15 years. That's insane. Yeah, Warpath came out in 2010. We're in 2025. Like 15 years. So 15 years later, we're getting an update to the speaker. That is fine. I will eat my words with it. All right. As you can see, completely unboxing. My first opinion, it is a 2-pack. So it's not Archangel, it's X-23 and Warpath. And by the way, there is a difference between these characters and the stories because Rick Remender's Uncanny X-Force is Archangel, Phantom X, Wolverine, Psylocke, and then before that, it was the Kyle Yost X-Force, which had, of course, Archangel in it as well, but that's where you get the Warpath and X-23. So they're very different teams. Very different teams. And oh, wow. They look good. Oh, they look really good. By the way, again, I never said they were not going to be great. I just said, why are we getting them? You know, I feel like now I have to like apologize for making these statements. Again, I've just been a fan since 2002. Sometimes you're like some of these characters will never get made. I just noticed the lights on the back of my display have fallen. I just got back from Miami. I was down at our Florida place, and these were delivered out here, and I was so happy to see them. But when I came back to our brownstone here in Hoboken, it was the figures had all like fallen over, and I fixed them last night. But oh wow, wow, holy brack, holy white Phoenix. X-23 looks great. She looks like she popped out of her first appearance in NYX. Wow. What a great figure. Wow. I love what they're doing with the paint deco where it's like matted. Oh, look at that. We've come a long way from that initial Toy Biz X-23, right? That debuted on the cover of it was a Toy Fair where we had variants. We had her NYX, look, and then we had her in a purple costume as well. Wow, she looks. Wow, whoa! I am truly I'm sorry she's going straight into like a bin or a drawer. I don't really display the Uncanny X-Force. I like the original X-Force. I love the original X-Force followed by, I'm sorry, I keep calling it Uncanny X-Force. I love the original X-Force, the Rob Liefeld X-Force, followed by Uncanny X-Force, which is the Rick Remender. And then the Craig Yost X-Force is number 3 there. I know I've been saying Uncanny X-Force as sort of a blanket statement here. Wow, wow, it's gorgeous. It's going to be in my top figures of the year. Gorgeous. Woo! Wow. Sorry. It's an authentic reaction. So this head, obviously with her mask, this looks more like the one we got in the Sasquatch wave. I always want to say Wendigo. I just say Wendigo wave for anything pre-pandemic. I was like, it was part of the Wendigo wave. It's not. I'm pretty sure she was Sasquatch with the Deadpool logo on it, if I remember. I should remember correctly because I saw it at Dwayne Reed every day for like 2 years. Wow! Great head. Great feral head. Wow! You guys see that? Look at that. Perfect. Do it for Rachel Summers or Farrell. Do it for Rachel Summers or Farrell. You know who's part of the Craig Yost X-Force is Wolfsbane. So would that mean we are going to get, I'm assuming they're going to have to eventually give us Wolfsbane so we can complete this team. And Vanisher would be so good. But does that mean we'll have 3 official Marvel Legends of Wolfsbanes, the X-Factor, New Mutants, and the X-Force? And still no Farrell? Still no Farrell? Tell me which heads you guys like. Did you guys buy these? I feel no one is talking about them. It's funny. I was on Jason Nerd Alert's Instagram, and he got them, and that's what kind of triggered me being like, "Oh, why haven't mine shipped from Big Bad Toy Store?" And it's because they did ship. They were just delivered here in New York. I love Jason so much. I feel like I talk about Jason in every episode because he's a freaking great cosplayer. Does great customs. He did a custom Age of Apocalypse, Mr. Sinister, and Havoc. So great. Um, Great. No notes. Does she come? Yeah, she has multiple hands. Here are her multiple hands. I don't think they merit being taken out. I'm kind of okay, cold read. I'm kind of tired of so many multiple hands. And I don't like it's kind of, what do they call that? The paradox of choice. Like I don't like having too many options. Like you tell me as a toy maker which hands I should have on this figure. I'm very basic that way. All right, let's get Warpath out here. Yeah. This is a hunk of a man right here. He looks good. This is where I would like alternate hands because he obviously has his two blades right there. This is where I would like alternate hands. Um, I love the X Force, the classic X Force figure that we got a couple years ago as well. When did that one come out? Let's go to Legends Verse. Okay, so Warpath was 2020, and he was a strong guy wave. I don't remember. I have him, and I have strong guy, but I don't remember the act of buying him. Did I pre-order him? Did I find him out in the wild? Wow, I have no memory of how I purchased this figure. I have him purchased, and I like him very much. But yeah, I remember when I got the Face Off Warpath because I was in Pittsburgh and I believe we were at Walmart. Were they a Walmart exclusive? No, I think they were a Toys R Us exclusive. So I found them at Toys R Us. Okay, wait. We found the variant at the Toys R Us in Pittsburgh and then the proper one at the Toys R Us in Times Square, if memory serves correctly. Anyways, I remember being in a store buying those face-offs, but I don't remember the strong guy wave. That's why I don't like. It must have been a pre-order, especially if it was 2020. It must have been a pre-order. But this is why I like going to hunt in the wild. I'm sorry, he has no hands. Sorry, his hands fell. Do you think he's Hellion? Hellion in Second Coming? All right, let's put him in. Wow, I love the paint deco here. Love it. Love it. Hasbro is just Hasbro at this point. I guess I'm shrill. God, it's so again, Familia. You say something like, "Oh, why are we getting this figure?" The internet comes after you. You're like, "Oh, this is a great figure," and then people call you shrill. There's no winning anymore in fandom. Fandom has truly reached some levels of toxicity. It's very sad. Very, very sad. All right, I'm putting in his blades. They're kind of hard. Wow. He looks great. Wonderful. Looks great. I like the unmasked head for this. That is how she is going into the drawer. Oh, it's kind of disappointing because you can see the black bleeds there for the neck. It's very obvious. I don't know if you can see that, but it is super duper obvious. It's fine. Not everything in life is perfect. I mean, look, like, with the exception of that, the deco is still great. Still great. A plus all around. All right. Let us open up Archangel. And Archangel, I have a memory of X-Force Archangel being sold separately, but I don't think he did. Was he supposed to be a variant for the Rocket Raccoon wave? And because we didn't get the variants? I don't remember. But I had a memory of him being packed solo. And I don't think that's the case. I think we only got him in X-Force, in his proper X-Force costume for the San Diego box set that was referred to. Beautiful. And he was just unveiled at Toy Fair. We did not get to go into the Hasbro booth because appointment only. Oh, he looks nice. Look at that. Wow. The wings look love the format on the wings here. Love the format on the wings. Not a criticism on that, but the deco feels kind of flat. Is it just me? I think I like, based off of first impression, I think I like the wings on the previous Archangel figures. No doubt that these are a cleaner tech. No doubt they are a cleaner tech. And this is straight out of Rick Remender's Uncanny X-Force. The Jerome Opera, I can't pronounce the artist's name. Art, oh, right out. Right out of the gate. Look how maniacal he looks. Look at that maniacal face. Oh, this is a maniacal. There's an even more maniacal face. Wow! Very clean deco. Very nicely rendered here. Figure itself looks great. I think I like the metallic-y chrome wings better that we got previously. Like the GameStop Archangel, that one's my favorite. Okay, so we have multiple pieces here. Are you gonna see me try to assemble an action figure? I feel so sorry for it's what the internet needs, right? Some dumb X-Men fan who doesn't know how to put a toy together. Okay. Like, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm gonna have to probably edit parts of this video. So if there's like a weird time jump, it's just because I'm a moron. Proud moron. Very proud moron. Is that it? Did I get that right? No, I did not. Oh, wait, maybe I did. Oh, maybe I did. I thought they were separate wings. Oh, no, these are wings that all come together. Oh! Like the other wings just fell off. Ah! Oh! I am utterly useless. I don't like to get too personal here because I like to keep it focused on just X-Men. But in the gay community, you would call me a chaotic twink. But the fallacy of that statement is that I have aged out of twink age. So, am I getting this right? I have aged out of being a twink. So now I'm just a chaotic middle-aged man. Okay, I think I got this part. Did I get this part? Oh my goodness. Let me look at the box. And then these snap on like this. All right, 20 minutes later, I got it. There we go. Does that look... Does that look right? I think it does. Let's go to Legends first to make sure this I like the wings before. I like the previous wings from previous Marvel Legends iterations, especially the GameStop. Especially the GameStop Archangel. I like that much better. All right, boom, familia. There we go. There are all three of the Uncanny X-Force. Well, the Craig Yost X-Force. I see him as the Uncanny X-Force. But familia, do we want to see more of these figures? I know we're getting the Marvel versus Capcom Psylocke. I wonder if we're going to get like a repaint of that figure in her Uncanny X-Force costume. Listen, they look good. Much needed update for these figures. I will tell you, it is not the quality, but they're kind of lackluster for me. They're not bad figures. I think X-23 is I would put X-23, Warpath, and then Archangel in the way that I opened them and showed them. I like Archangel's wings before. Sorry to sound like a broken record. I think this is an improvement. This is cleaner, but I do like the metallic wings that we sort of got in the GameStop Deluxe figure, as well as a rocket. But these wings are they're definitely very awe-inspiring. Leave your feels below, familia. Let us know your thoughts. Please hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and leave your comments below. Thank you all so much for listening.